Hi everyone, welcome to Still Only 35 Cents. It's the end of day two or day three, day two at San Diego Comic Con. Sorry, it's been such a blur. That's why I'm getting very confused. Big night last night. Went to see Deadpool, and of course, the man we've all been waiting for, Wolverine. Although this is a bit creepy, but I love these. These are fantastic. So very happy to get those from the cinema. Loved the movie. No spoilers here. I'll save that until everyone has seen it. So really happy. I've left San Diego now, so we are slightly further up, enjoying the rest of the vacation before we return home. But yes, had a very interesting day. We held the panel, which went very, very well. So we covered off UK and Australian foreign comic books. I had a decent turnout, so I was very surprised actually. It started off quiet, and then we ended up with about, I'd say, 35 to 40 people in the room, sort of, which I thought was pretty decent. And actually, we had a decent, as I say, decent turnout, and we had a number of questions from the audience about the book. So yeah, really happy. I will be posting some of that content over the next couple of days, so you get a real sense of what we did at the panel, and I'll probably end up doing a full run through of the actual panel content for everyone. We couldn't actually record it. We did a little bit of recording, but obviously it's the San Diego Comic Con team want to keep that stuff as relatively exclusive. So yeah, really happy to do that and get that out there and really meet some of the people here at San Diego Comic Con. Yeah, so before we get into the nuts and bolts of the video for today, and I cover off what happened in day two, because there was quite a lot to give you an update on. If you haven't been to this channel before, Still Only 35 Cents, we're a comic channel. I do reviews, mail calls, all manner of things. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you get alerted to new content just like this, where we talk about comics, San Diego Comic Con, you name it. If it's got anything to do with comics, it's generally on this channel. So welcome to those who are new, and thank you very much to those who are with us all the time. So let's see what we have. Mr. Aikens in the room. What's on the comic rack? How you going? It's really good to see you, sir. I think it's a busy night tonight. I've sort of scheduled it for. I'd never normally schedule it on a Friday night. What is it, 7 o'clock? And I had to sort of push it back because we're driving up the highway. The most interesting question. One of the people in the audience asked about Death's Head, which is a Marvel UK character, very obscure. Started out in Transformers, but did have his own title, and that translated over to the US. So he was asking about Death's Head. What was the story behind Death's Head? So I gave him a little bit of an info in terms of the Death's Head piece. But there were a whole vast number of interesting questions. But I think the Death's Head one was the one that I was most impressed with, because obviously that person knew their stuff and had made the sort of leap between the UK comics and US comics. So that was really good. Okay, so what happened at Comic Con today that was really good outside of the panel? And as I say, the panel was fantastic. The big one for me was submitting a whole bunch of books to CGC. Now, you've seen over the last couple of days a whole bunch of books that I submitted to CGC, or was planning to submit to CGC. But there was a whole bunch of books that I didn't submit or didn't show you, that I was sitting on, which I did record a video earlier this morning, where I might play that in when we finished talking through the rest of the day. So you get a sense of the books that were submitted. But I had a very interesting moment with CGC today, which is fantastic. And I'll just bring it up because it was fascinating. I was submitting all the books, and they asked if they would be able to film me submitting one of the books. And my Dave Stevens signature book was selected and is currently on their Instagram page. So really, really happy. I'm going to bring it up now so you can have a look at it. Hopefully this works. Let me see if I can get this up and running for you. There you go, CGC Comics. So hopefully you can see that. There you go. Right at the top story. Not sure you can hear. Oh, I need to turn the audio on. Let's try that again.
Guys, Sean here with CGC. I got a customer here from Australia, David, who's dropping this book off. You'll see something really cool on the inside. You want to open it up and show him? It's going for JSA signature authentication, signed by Dave Stevens. Pretty awesome. We'll be here all weekend. Bring your books to booth 901 for submissions. I can't wait to see what cool stuff you guys come up in the booth with.
Wow, that was pretty cool and a great experience. So yeah, it was really good catching up with the team. I did a massive submission. So yeah, that was very, very cool getting that for the first time. So yeah, really enjoyed that. So maybe I will. Oh, the other thing that I did get while I was at the CGC booth, which is interesting as well, is I got the Blind Owl pack, which they've been showcasing. So again, I'm going to break with tradition and show you what's inside, because I know they're not revealing it right now. But these are pretty cool, to be honest. So you get obviously the Blind Owl pack card. You get a Deadpool and Wolverine print, and you get the inverse print, and each of these have glossy Marvel logos on the back. You get the classic battle pose between the two. You get a, I don't know which issue, the Deadpool 1 cover image. And then to finish off, you get an AF-15 recreation foil. Look at that foil, goodness, all the mirrors, it's all shiny. Wow. So yeah, that was pretty cool. So really enjoyed that. And you needed to submit, I got 2 of these. So you need to submit one of your pieces of art or one of these cards for CGC for grading. And then they would give you, in addition to the Blind Owl pack, they would also give you the Deadpool and Wolverine pins. So there you go. I'll get a little bit closer for you. I don't know what that says now. What's it say? Mint. Lick mint. So there you go, 10-0 from CGC. My only one I've ever had. So that's great. Who else do we have in the chat? Of course we have Mad Spidey. Hello, mate. How are you, Simon? It's great to see you, mate. Again, great show, great panel. We had a great time. So thank you very much. And then we also have Geek Ledger. While I think Citadel will be quieter than the last few years, it's gotten comic-related announcements so far. DC alone had a new logo. Creature Commandos trailer. I haven't seen that. And Superman and Lois Lane teaser. Okay, I need to check that out. Definitely the Creature Commandos trailer, because I was looking forward to that and have that book. So thank you for the note, and welcome to the channel, Geek Ledger. It's good to see you. That's great. So we should all rush out and see the new trailer for Creature Commandos. I think that's going to be good. The other one that I'm really looking forward to is tomorrow night's announcement. So as I mentioned earlier, we're going to be doing a bit of a sort of run through of the Marvel Cinematic Universe news tomorrow, when just post the actual show that they're doing. So this is good. This is good. And yes, they went back. Let's just check. Geek Ledger, I'm so happy they've gone back to the DC Bullet logo. Yes, I agree. It's nice to see that they've made that change. So again, good stuff. So maybe with that, I'll also show you one of the things that I'm going to do. I'm going to give you a sense of the books from this morning before I sort of left to CGC. So you get a sense of the books that I did submit to CGC. So give me 1 second and I'll find that video file, and then I will show you what I'm talking about. So if we go to, there we go, downloads. Yeah, I should always get somebody to come and help me with this stuff. I really do think it would make life so much easier. Here we go. Hi, everyone. Just about to set off to San Diego Comic Con Day 2. So I wanted to share with you the books that I'll be submitting that I haven't shown on the show thus far. So let's kick off with the vintage submission. So the first book in that is Adventure into Fear, number 13, featuring Man Thing. Have high hopes for this one. Let's see what grade we get. I think, again, most of these will be in the nines, fingers crossed, unless there's issues that I haven't spotted. But again, super happy to be submitting that one. Again, more Bronze Age horror. This is Frankenstein, Monster of Frankenstein, number 17. I may already have some graded, but I wanted to get this one because, again, super high grade. See how that one grades out. I know I've definitely got a copy of this one, which is Monster of Frankenstein number 2. But again, high hopes for this. Let's see if I can get a decent grade. I think my original CGC that I've got at home is a 9.0. So again, we'll see how this one turns out. This one's a bit of a surprise, and I think I talked about this on the channel. This is House of Mystery 194. Again, Bernie Wrightson cover. What's great about this one, and I'll be submitting for JSA, is that it was signed by Bernie Wrightson himself. So we'll see how this one pans out. I think this is in the sort of fine, very fine range. So we'll see how it does. But again, getting that signature verified and authenticated by CGC, I'll be very happy to see how that one turns out. This one is a pickup from Future Past Vintage Collectibles, like the previous book. This is Avengers 125 with this amazing Thanos cover. So we'll see how that one turns out. Again, super high grade. I think from memory they said this was around about a 9.4. So hopefully we'll get a good grade on that one. Then we have Tales to Astonish 92. I got this from West Coast Avengers. So Dave at West Coast Avengers. Again, high grade. We'll see how it comes out. Again, I don't think it'll be super 9.6, 9.8, but again in the nines. So hopeful for that one. And then another one from West Coast Avengers. So this is Swamp Thing number 4. Again, I believe that's Bernie Wrightson Goodness. Yep, Bernie Wrightson, 1972. So looking forward to seeing how that one grades out. And then we've got a modern mission that I'll be putting in addition to the other books that I've already showed. There's a lot of Dave Stevens in here, so we'll kick off with the first Dave Stevens I've got. This is Vanguard Illustrated, number 2, with this amazing Dave Stevens cover. Great book. Again, high hopes for that one. We've got an Alex Ross here, so this is Marvel Zero. See how that one goes. Again, high hopes for this. And then to follow that off, you've got Marvel's number 1 with that Human Torch cover. Just on the other previous one, that's got obviously a Spider-Man and Green Goblin cover on there. Alex Ross. Super happy. And we're back to the Dave Stevens goodness. This is special edition number 1 featuring the Rocketeer. That on the bottom there as well. Look at that. Love that. Not to be outdone. Alien Worlds number 4. Again, really nice. So we'll see how that one grades out. We have an Airboy number 6. This has, let's take it out so I can show you. This one has an amazing Dave Stevens art poster on the back there. So looking forward to seeing that in a CGC slab. And then, if we really want to go Dave Stevens, we have this copy of three-dimensional Alien. It's got a little bit of a spine tick on it. So I will be submitting this, and the reason why I'll submit this is it has a Dave Stevens signature in it. How'd you like that one? Sadly, it's made out to John, but I'm happy with that. It's still got Dave Stevens' signature, so really, really keen to see how this one grades out. What's also nice is it still includes the 3D glasses. And of note for this book, it features the first artwork, published artwork by none other than Arthur Adams. So in case you haven't seen that before, there's some Art Adams art in there in 3D. So get your 3D glasses out so you'll be able to see it. But yeah, fantastic to have his first published work in comics and getting that great. Then, on my still only 35 cents variants, I managed to pick up a really high grade copy of the Flintstones, Hanna-Barbera Flintstones, published by Marvel Comics. This is number 8. It's still only 35 cents variants. Looking forward to seeing how that does. I got another copy of Invaders number 5. Again, this one is in the near mid range, so hopefully we'll see how that one grades out. Very happy to have that Red Skull cover. We have Captain America 290 with this John Byrne cover, featuring the first appearance of Mother Superior. So that'll be a good one to see how that turns out. And on the subject of first appearances, Amazing Spider-Man 265, first appearance of Silver Sable. Great run, friends are, I believe, on that cover. So looking forward to seeing that in a slab. Got some more Invaders. This is Invaders 18. Super happy to get that. We have an Invaders 30. A fantastic cover there featuring the Invaders. And then we have 2 of the keys for Invaders. We've got Invaders number 20, features, I think, the first appearance of Spitfire, the new Union Jack. Great one in the collection. And then I already have this in the 9A, but this is such a good looking copy. I wanted to submit this. This is Invaders number 8. So that iconic Union Jack cover there. I think the first appearance of Union Jack. First appearance of Union Jack. So that's it. Back to the show. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. That was, I knew I should have done my homework in terms of switching between the two. So back now. So thank you very much for the heads up. As I say, we've got a giveaway that we're going to be doing tomorrow. So please join tomorrow if you can. We are probably, as I say, we're going to be doing a bit of a review of the news coming out of San Diego Comic-Con's Marvel session, Marvel Cinematic Universe session, Marvel Studio session. So we'll see exactly what happens there. I've got a few other goodies to share with you as well, but it will probably be predominantly my reaction to the news from the Hall H announcements. So can you do sign language? Not very well. Can you do sign language? Not very well, Alan, as you can imagine. You could see me just gesticulating, but you couldn't hear or understand a single word I was saying. But that's great. That's good. It's probably better than normal. And as I say, we'll have a giveaway tomorrow. Pretty short one for tonight. Again, I'm going to try and get to a point where we're a little bit more organized. We've got a bit more information to share with you. But yeah, tomorrow night should be good because of the fact that we've got all of that Marvel Cinematic Universe news, and we'll see how that goes. And thanks again to Geek Ledger. I will now be going out and looking at that Creature Commandos trailer. I'm super happy to hear that that's out. And with that, that's it for this show. If you haven't already and you're new to the channel, this is still only 35 cents. If you could hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, especially the bit where I was silent, or if you haven't been here before and haven't subscribed already, please hit the subscribe button. And if you want to see more content like this, I don't know why you would. Well, I certainly know why you would, because you love comics. Please hit that notification bell. And with that, look after yourselves. Those of you that are here all the time, thank you so much. It's great to see you and great to have you in the chat. And I will look forward to seeing you tomorrow night, and then for a very special Merry Monday mail call show on a Sunday, but it's really a Monday. Okay, you take care of yourselves. I'll see you soon.